everyone, I thought I would show you my project from the Madison Mingle. This was my direction sheet, and I didn't have any sample cards left because my sample card, my good friend decided she needed to have it. So everyone got a packet that looked like this, and inside the packet was a green card and a liner, an off-white oval, a purple oval, and 12 purple little flowers. Get those out of the bag. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with those. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is I have to emboss my card, and it's certainly celery cardstock. And I'm using this Stampin' Up! Sizzix embossing folder. I'm not even sure what the name of it is, but I'm also going to show you my brand new Big Shot. I won this at the Madison Mingle. I was so excited I couldn't believe it. They kept selling raffle tickets, and I bought quite a few, not a lot, $15 worth, and I won this. And all you do is you put it between the two plates and you press this button and it goes through like this. Very easy. So it goes, and then if I want it to go back again, I just push the button the other way. Not that it needs it, but sorry about the noise, but isn't that fun? This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the pink design on it, but this is really going to save my poor sore shoulder. All right, we'll get back to the card. I'm using the stamp set because I care, and I'm going to stamp this hydrangea. I'm going to take the top part and stamp it with Lovely Lilac, and the bottom part I'm going to ink with Certainly Celery. So I'm going to try to get this on a lot of ink on here. And then what I'm going to do is take a Q-tip, make sure I get it on there, most of it gets covered up. Then I'm just going to take a Q-tip and wash off this part just to make sure all the purple or Lovely Lilac's off. I'm using Lovely Lilac for a hydrangea. How's that for doing my own thing? Okay, so I'm putting Certainly Celery on, and I'm just using one of the little cubes from Stampin' Up! I really like these little cubes. They're kind of fun. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the oval, and I'm just going to stamp this on here. Line it up. It's kind of hard to do. Looking off to the side like that. Make sure it's on there. And the longer I leave it on, the more ink it should absorb. Okay, so that turned out really good. And I'm going to just set that aside, and then I'm going to work with all my little, I'm going to mount this to this, and I think I'm going to take a little ink and ink around there. It's been a couple of weeks since I developed this card, so I'm not even sure what all I did. A little ink around the edge, and then I'm going to mount it to the Lovely Lilac oval. And these are colors that are retired, I guess, from Stampin' Up, but I still had quite a few pieces of it, so I thought, okay, I'm going to use it. And I'm sure they have a new replacement for the lilac. Okay, then I'm going to take these little flowers, and I cut these all out on my Cricut, and I can't think of the name of the flower I used, but I'll find that out for you. Then I'm going to take a little embossing tool, and I'm just going to push in the middle of these and kind of, distress them just a little bit so that they curl up. This is just a pad from inside, I don't know, some packaging I got. I think it was my husband's iPad. Then I'm just going to take all the little flowers and go around them like that. I'll show you again. Just take it, push it in with this distressor, I guess it is, or embosser. Emboss them a little bit and ink around them. Right. So I'm going to do that for all 12 of these, and I will do that, and then I will get back to you and show you how it turned out. Okay, did you notice that on my lovely lilac oval, I've cut out a couple of the flowers. I did that because just to help me save paper so that I didn't run out. I try to use up all the pieces. I hate to waste all that cardstock when it's going to get all covered up. Okay, so I've taken all my little flowers and I've kind of scrunched them up to make them more 3D. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of zip dry and put it on the back of each one and just put them on the flower so that any place it's not, there isn't a little any place there isn't a little flower, there'll be, you know, the stamped image behind it. I probably should work from the middle out. Okay, so now I have all the little flowers on, and now what I'm going to do is take a little, I think this is Icicle Stickles, and just put a little bit, and it's coming out really fast, in the center of each one, that you can see. And I was really happy with the way this card turned out. And I was happy with the compliments that the ladies seemed to really like it. Then you could also take and put a little bit of stickles on the little flowers that are around here. Now I just used the zip dry glue, but I think the first one I did, my sample, I think I used hot glue to put on all the little flowers because it would just get done quicker. Then the last thing I had the ladies do, which is something I do on almost all my cards, is I take some white paper, and this is just computer paper, and I took a border punch, and I just punched, I folded it so it's double, and then I just punched the border like this. And this will be the lining for the card. It's important to get those lined up or it doesn't work out right. Okay, so then I'm just put a little bit of tape in here, my big old ATG gun. Put my little liner in here like that, and there you have it. That was the card that I made, and I just stuck my finger in the stickles. That is my biggest problem with stickles, is I'm always sticking my fingers in it before it's done. Anyway, that was my card for the Madison Mingle. There were, I think, about 48 to 50 women.